dancehall lovers, for WBT Empire, I'm Angel, the Dancehall Explorer. Welcome to this week's WBT Empire Dancehall News. First up, Nicki Minaj. So the word on the street is that Nicki Minaj will venture into dancehall territory with her upcoming single set to release later this month. According to Urban Island, a source close to Nicki revealed that she will be releasing a new dancehall-inspired track which will sample one of Vybz Kartel's hit singles. That source was quoted as saying, "There will be some sampling, and one of the names that came up most frequently during our recording sessions is Vybz Kartel." The new track could also be featured on Nicki's upcoming album. Now, there is no official release date or title for her new album, but since the year is already coming to an end, it's highly unlikely that she would still drop this album in 2016, unless she decides to drop it without any notice. So we will probably see it early next year, as it's set to be about 80% complete already. Nicki Minaj has been pretty quiet this year, aside from dropping some hot bars on a few remixes, like on Black Barbie, and also features like her duet with Ariana Grande, Side to Side. And back in September of this year, she hit us hard with the Pink Print freestyle, where she laid down some serious punchlines over a dancehall beat. And that was actually not all for Nicki and dancehall, because just last week a dancehall-influenced track featuring Fetty Wap was released, and it's called Like a Star. Nicki Minaj is reportedly going for a dancehall sound on her next project, and reached out to a few dancehall artists for sampling and possible collaborations. This indicates that we will see her following the trend of other international artists releasing Jamaica-infused tracks, as since the start of 2016, many top acts including Drake, Rihanna, Tyga, Tory Lanez, Fifth Harmony, they have all released singles inspired by dancehall and reggae music. Next up, Grammy nominations. Devin the Doctor said he felt overjoyed after finding out he was on the list of nominees for the Grammy Award in the Best Reggae Album category. The nomination is for the album Sly and Robbie Presents Reggae for Her. After winning the Magnum Kings and Queens of Dancehall competition last year, his nomination might be a surprise to some, but not to Devin. The charismatic DJ told The Star that he expected the nomination. He was quoted as saying, "The album has great music, and when music good, you have to always expect the best, and I'm always expecting the highest result for my work." However, he also admitted that the news still made him shed some tears of joy. Devin the Doctor and singer JL, a former Rising Stars contestant, wrote 8 of the tracks on the album. Devin said, "Me and JL, we made good music, and we had a good team who promoted the album. Tough Gang handled the distribution, and Sly and Robbie produced the record, and them being involved have something to do with the nomination. But at the end of the day, it comes down to the music, because the songs still have to be good." The other nominees for the Reggae Grammy are J Boog for Rose Petals, Ziggy Marley for Ziggy Marley, Raging Fire for Everlasting, Revolution for Falling Into Place, and Soulja for Soulja Live in Virginia. Ziggy Marley has already won 6 Reggae Grammys, 3 with the Melody Makers and 3 during his solo career. And J Boog is an American reggae and R&B vocalist and songwriter. He released his first solo album, Hear Me Roar, in 2007, and he had that song, Let's Do It Again, back in 2011. Revolution is a California-based reggae band that has released 5 previous studio albums, starting with Courage to Grow in 2007. And Soulja, which is an acronym for Soldiers of Jah Army, is an American reggae band based in Arlington, Virginia, and they were formed in 1997, and they have released 7 studio albums. We are very happy for Devin the Doctor, and we congratulate him on his nomination. But we are a bit surprised that Vybz Kartel's album or Alkaline's album didn't make the cut. While Vybz Kartel not getting nominated could be related to his legal troubles, Alkaline's album, New Level Unlocked, is the second best dancehall album of the year according to sales. It charted Billboard, debuting at #1 in the first week, and we expected to see it on the list for this year. We hope that maybe at least next year, more dancehall albums will be included in the Grammys, and we hope the Academy will give dancehall a little more recognition, since many records which are nominated for Singles of the Year are actually strongly influenced by dancehall music. And lastly, Gully Bop in American TV series Power? Dancehall artist Gully Bop has hinted at a possible appearance in 50 Cent's breakout series Power. The entertainer, while speaking with The Star Online, confirmed that photos of himself and the G-Unit boss were 100% authentic. He stated as saying, "Me did go for a meeting with 50 and we talked for about 20 or 30 minutes. The man rate Gully Bop and him team, and all the people around him rate Gully Bop." Now, since that's not really a yes or no answer on whether Gully Bop will be appearing on Power or even doing business with 50 Cent, we can't confirm anything, and the picture is a picture. The entertainer, who has been relatively absent from the music scene in recent times, is currently in New York and is hinting on big things to come as he rubs shoulders with some big names in the business. That's all for this week's Dancehall News. Subscribe here if you like dancehall, and we'll be back next week with more. For WBT Empire, I'm Angel, the Dancehall Explorer.